Boogeyman. Whew, that was not great. I did not really enjoy that movie. I don't.
Say, fool. I know the movie wasn't all that great, but you don't leave no lights off around me.
You're right.
Woo.
You're right.
No.
I did not learn from the movie.
No.
I clearly did not.
No. Stephen King, man. What the hell? These
Yeah.
guys ain't following the right footsteps.
They're not. This
No,
was
they're
made
not.
back in 1973, so you would think they learned something.
I know.
One of Stephen King's first short stories, so I don't know.
I don't know. They just don't make them like they used to.
They don't. Even with $35 million in budget. But anyway,
PG-13.
yeah, this was directed by directed by Rob Savage.
Yep.
And basically this movie is about a family that just lost their mother. And this crazy person comes in, basically infects their house
Yeah.
with the boogeyman that feeds on suffering, I guess. Fear.
We don't know.
You know, an It version. I don't know. You know, Stephen King and his fear stuff, right? Man.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's feeding off this family, and they're basically trying to live to see another day. I mean, this thing, I guess, is pretty vicious, huh? I don't know. I don't know. I wanted to rate it R, but anyway.
Yeah, it takes our main actors are going to be Sadie Harper,
Yeah.
Sawyer Harper. They're two sisters. They're part of the family with their dad, Will Harper.
Yeah.
Their mom passed away, and the dad's been kind of shut off from the world.
Yeah, and you know, the dad is Chris Messina. The Sadie Harper is played by Sophie Thatcher, and Sawyer Harper is played by Vivian Blair. And so, yeah, the dad's pretty cut off. I mean, he's a therapist, but he doesn't want to give therapy to his children who are just wanting him to even bring up the mom. I mean, every time they bring her up, he's like, yeah. And I guess she died in some accident or something like that. That's no spoiler, I don't think. I mean, if it is, oh well. But
Nah,
anyway.
I don't think that's a spoiler.
I don't think
no.
anyone cares, but, you know, she's never, like, I don't know. She's never there in the movie, so you don't have to worry about it.
No.
But anyway, so the boogeyman is like basically in this house due to David Dastmalchian, who's played, his character is Lester Billings.
Yep.
And he basically brings in the boogeyman, and I guess he didn't know that he can jump from house to house. So I don't know. We'll give more backside into his story, I guess, in the spoilers.
Yeah.
But I mean, he basically brings the boogeyman over to their house, and that's where everything just goes to hell for this Harper family. So, yeah.
And you want to know the rest? Watch the movie. But till then, we'll tell you how good it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't want to spoil it just yet, so just wait. Just be
But
patient.
we'll have a spoiler section now.
Now, box office, 20 million worldwide for the opening weekend.
Yep, just for the opening weekend. So it didn't do too bad. I thought it did pretty good because the budget again was only $35 million, right? So I mean, it has room to grow, but I mean, I don't see anybody going back to this movie. I just don't.
Not to go rewatch it.
Not to rewatch it. It's just a one and done. I think you go out to get scared, you know, but then once you realize you just don't go back.
Yeah, unfortunately, guys, this wasn't the right one.
It wasn't.
No. So it was released June 2nd, and Rotten Tomatoes gave it a 63%.
63%. So, I mean, it was still, you know, high for Rotten Tomatoes, but not good. IMDb 6.2 out of 10, which IMDb usually is like, what, 7, 8, something like that. Even for a terrible movie.
Google, man, I don't know what you guys watched.
You guys love it.
Yeah, 82%.
We're tripping.
Yeah.
We're tripping.
Like I don't know what.
But then you go to popcorn score, 66%. So, okay, you know, some of you are kind of thinking on lines of us, but no, I gave it a 5 out of 10. I didn't really like this movie. I know at first, I took my sister to see this movie with me, and first we're like, oh snap, you know, the closet, you know, stuff like that. You know, Boogeyman, it was a big letdown to me. Again, we'll explain more in the spoiler, but just to make it quick, I mean, the monster was a cool concept, I guess. Once you see the monster in the movie, I guess, but was it even supposed to be that type of shape for the Boogeyman? Because I guess Boogeyman is kind of like a shape. It's a supernatural monster, so it can take the form of whatever it wants, I guess. But it didn't really take advantage of that in this movie. I feel like it didn't take advantage of a lot of things. And I know I kind of mentioned the movie Lights Out to you, and that took advantage of the darkness and everything. Yep. This movie tried to, but then it didn't at the same time. I wanted more from, I don't know, the darkness aspect, the monster itself. It was just random. The random scenes where it just threw you off. Like the pacing was terrible to me. You know, 1 minute you're upstairs and the next minute you're downstairs, and it's just like, what? it was just not. No, it wasn't.
There was a lot of misses.
Yeah, it was a lot of misses to me. It just was not that great. I don't know how Stephen King could sit there and be like, yes.
Or maybe he just looked at. Been disappointed, dude.
Maybe he looked at the money and was like, yes. I think that's what it was.
Maybe.
But, anyway, 5 out of 10 for me, guys.
Yeah, guys. On the way here, I had 6 out of 10 on my mind, but I took my girl to go see it, and it was very similar to what you're saying. You're kind of like sitting there. Okay, the beginning's kind of scary. You're kind of looking at your phone, kind of trying to avoid looking up. But then
you and that phone, Sal, you get scared in there.
Well, I told my girl about it. I was like, look, just move your phone down to brightness and just look down, you know, because she didn't want to go. You know, the Boogeyman, you know, everybody's scared of the Boogeyman. But man, it was a big disappointment. So my score is going to be a 5 out of 10 because, I mean, I didn't know it was PG-13. It probably explains a lot. Maybe because I'm kind of hoping it was rated R. I'm going in there thinking this is going to be like my new nightmare. You know, I'm thinking I'm going to come home scared. But nah, it wasn't even like that. Like, it was really a disappointment. A lot of the logic to me didn't make sense. Like, they couldn't make it go full circle. When you can't make the movie logic go full circle for me, it's like it throws me off. I'm more sitting there like, oh man, trying to make sense of it, and I shouldn't be doing that. Too many questions. Man, I can't see Stephen King being happy with this. Like you said, maybe the money.
Maybe the money. I mean, this isn't his first bad movie that was from his short stories or anything, but I mean, it's just, I don't know. The Boogeyman's been around for so long, and there was even a Boogeyman back in what, 2000?
2005. Yeah.
I mean, so and they had it to where, I mean, Boogeyman was shape shifting. It was doing all type of stuff, trying to freak you out. So I don't know. This movie just kind of, it really fell flat to me, and it sounds like to Sal as well.
It did. The monster, you bring up the monster. I think that concept right there, the way that they had it is a little overplayed or outplayed. I'm like, come on, really?
Yeah, and
they didn't take advantage of the. Go ahead.
No, I was just saying I was looking forward to the monster, and I like the monster, but Sal didn't like the monster.
No.
I don't know.
But I know what you mean. You always look forward to see what it is or what's behind the mask.
What's it gonna look like? Yeah, it just was like, okay.
No, not on this one, man. I was real disappointed with it. Like you say, they didn't take advantage of the darkness.
Yeah.
They didn't take advantage that it's an entity. It's a supernatural entity.
No. And the movie started off with a concept of it, and then in the end it was, oh no, it wants to do this to its victims, but you just showed its victims that you did something completely different to, and so it's just like the character of the monster didn't even match up to what they introduced us to in the beginning of the movie, which we'll get to in the spoilers, which I just want to jump to spoilers.
All right, guys, that's it. Like, comment, subscribe down below. Share, let people know about the channel. It helps the channel grow, you know, and
we love you guys.
Yeah.
You know, we love that you're still here, you're watching our content. But yes, please share it, and we'll see you in the review in the spoiler section.
Yes, sir. Peace.